woke up and I rolled out of bed. Got dressed and I left at 10. Check my nails, looking good. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Oh yeah! I know this'll be the day. Oh, yeah. Everything will be okay. Oh, yeah. I kiss my cares all away. Oh, yeah. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. I think it's finally all gonna go my way. Go my way. Rain or shine, no, I don't mind. This day is mine. I'm gonna chase all those gray clouds away. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. No more crying myself to sleep and thinking better days are a far off dream. Get up and I move my feet, cause I hear music playing on these streets. Oh yeah! Ain't nobody gonna cry today. Ain't nobody gonna die today. I kiss my cares all away. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. Gonna be a good, good day. I think it's finally all gonna go my way. Rain or shine, no, I don't mind. This day is mine. I'm gonna chase all those gray clouds away. It's gonna be a good day. It's beautiful. It's gonna be a good day. No more crying myself to sleep and thinking better days are a far off dream. Get up and I move my feet, cause I hear music playing. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. I think it's finally all gonna go my way. Rain or shine, no, I don't mind. This day is mine. I'm gonna chase all those gray clouds away. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. Woo! It's a great, great day. It's a good day. Get up! Can't you see the sun shining? I woke up and I rolled out of bed. Got dressed and I left at 10. Check my nails, looking good. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Oh yeah! I know this'll be the day. Everything will be okay. I kiss my cares all away. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. I think it's finally all gonna go my way. Rain or shine, no, I don't mind. This day is mine. I'm gonna chase all those gray clouds away. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. No more crying myself to sleep and thinking better days are a far off dream. Get up and I move my feet, cause I hear music playing on these streets. Oh yeah! Ain't nobody gonna cry today. Ain't nobody gonna die today. I kiss my cares all away. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. Gonna be a good, good day. I think it's finally all gonna go my way.
Good morning. How are you guys doing? It's Wednesday. Great to see you guys. It's a Can't Stop, Won't Stop Wednesday today. And Omkar and I are here together driving along. His parents went to work with him today. So if you guys have ever had one of those days where it's bring your kids to work day, This is kind of like the opposite. It's bring your parents to work day for Omkar. He's traveling around and his parents happen to be with him. And they're in the background. I think they're heckling him and cheering him on and all those things, looking for him. So hope you have a great performance today. We are going to have agent meetings today. Remember, we have that at 10 o'clock today. So you'll have that on Zoom. We'll have Megan chat that link in. She sent off a message earlier this week, so you would have gotten it on the topic and what's going on and how to be prepared for that. Please come with great questions that you're ready to ask in specific examples. If you have something you want to share or inquire more on or ask like, hey, what about, that you bring an example and have those things pulled up, have those items and documents ready. So we have a great meeting today. It's always good to have relevant things to discuss with other agents. And Megan and Stacy are helping us through this. And they have a wonderful topic for us today. So thank you, ladies, for that. Topics for us today on this Can't Stop, Won't Stop Wednesday are going to be Saudi Arabia. They have some stuff that they're doing for the future of real estate. And we're going to go over Oxagon. And we'll hit that one. We had talked about the line and saw what they were doing there, but we're going to talk about Oxagon. So that's going to come up here for us as our first topic. Then we have if this, then that, and what that is with Zoho Mail specifically. But I'm going to take a turn on it and explain it from a real estate perspective to get you thinking a little bit about that. And if we have the time, we're going to talk about the new Acquisto Real Estate search feature. And I'm going to ask for some input on how you like what you see. And if you have any other features that you think would be good to add that you've seen elsewhere that we have not considered. So I will discuss that as our third topic if we get there. If not, it'll be a holdover for mañana. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I think we should get started. Oxagon. Is that the future of real estate, specifically commercial real estate, and what's going on with the world over in Saudi Arabia? So let's go ahead and take a look and see what this is real quick. So we're going to flip to the screen, show it off, and let you guys decide. All right. So this is the link. We're going to chat this one in for you guys. But this is Oxagon. This is what Saudi Arabia is doing. They have leadership. And some of the things that I really enjoy, right, about some of these other countries is they have leadership that stays around for a long time. And you might not like all the decisions that the leadership makes, but they have a direction in most cases. China does a really good job about having like a 50-year plan, and they go execute on that, and they publish it. Now, they might tell us what they're going to do, and then they have a different internal plan, right? But they do have a plan, and they stick with it for a long period of time. Here in our country, we seem to go back and forth between like yes and no, or up and down every 4 years, right? Whichever way that happens to be. So we're moving and we're consistently staying within this small range now. Where some of these other countries are making bold initiatives. And these are similar things. You look at this, and this is a shipping port that they have that's highly automated. And so you don't see many people there. And they're going through this and making huge, huge changes. This is similar to what we did as a country when we had our Industrial Revolution and we put in like maybe highways, right? These are huge, large-scale projects that are very impressive and kind of should be understood. Now, it might not directly impact us, but when you see what the rest of the world is doing real estate-wise, right? We can't get left behind in some of these things. It brings up great discussion points for you to talk about with clients, and you can say, is this better or is that better? And you can have all types of different discussions. But let's roll back up to the top here, Omkar, if we could, and just take a look at what they're doing here, right? They have so many amazing things going on, and we can just take a look and see what they are trying to accomplish. And they're trying to lay out this world specifically for businesses where it's just a highly interactive space where technology leads the way for business and where it's all collaborative and kind of next level and all those words that you would want to put together. And you kind of see that coming together here. So they have science, they have computer science, they have tech, they have those interactive displays in those rooms. Those are amazing, right? Who wouldn't want that? This looks like the future of anywhere, not just Saudi Arabia, but where it is, and they're acting on it. And to me, that's very impressive. So isn't this something that you would want to have locally, right? Would you want to have a great, huge project with a good vision looking forward and leaning in to doing all these types of things? It's kind of impressive. And maybe we can learn a little something about some of their real estate initiatives. So anyways, that link will be chatted in for you. And I think that's going to kind of conclude us. Just bringing you guys up to date on a few things that are happening globally so you can talk about them locally and specifically with your clients. Ladies and gentlemen, we're done. Hey there, Mike Acquisto, real estate broker with Acquisto Real Estate. Do you know what IFTTT stands for? I don't know exactly how many T's. IFTTT. There's only so many T's, ladies and gentlemen. Don't get lost in that, okay? What it stands for is if this, then that. If this, then that. Okay, so that's what that means. And it has to do with technology. And specifically, Zoho Mail has an option for if this, then that. I'm going to use Zoho now to explain what it is and show it off and use some of their stuff that they have. And we'll chat in this link for you as we zoom over here as well. So what this is explaining if this, then that, specifically through Zoho Mail. So if you look at the left, anything that has to do with email, and then some action happens. So it would read something. So for example, it might be if Mike sends you an email, right? So if sender is Mike and you have my email address, then do something else with it. Either bold it, unread it, put it to the top, put a urgent message with it, or delete it, put it to trash, any one of those things, right? A very simple example of if sender is me and it comes to you through email, you could do something with it, right? And there's all types of different options with what this would be. So you can automate tons of different items within Zoho email. So we're going to go down through this list and let you choose, and you can integrate it and find different triggers, okay, to go ahead and do something. It's normally linking to different applications or different sources to do some types of things. So for example, send a copy of your SMS or your texts to Zoho Mail. So maybe what that means is every time that you get a text message from a client and you want it to be part of the record, right? Then automatically send it to your Zoho email so that you could upload it as a part of the file. So that's an example of if this, then that. I had Stacy talking about that just the other day, about how important it is for your text message log to get uploaded as an email and then get brought into Zoho CRM related to the transaction. We don't want to have stuff laying out there. So you can click on that one where it says send a copy, and it'll give us some instructions of what to do. So send a copy of your text message to your Zoho Mail account. Maybe we'll have Omkar click on that bad boy and see if we have some information underneath there, right? So this opens up here, and there's all types of different options that we have. Oh, so it just brought us to one page to see that. And then you can click to connect, and you can walk yourself through this and see exactly how this works, right? So these are all different examples, and we're going to chat in specifically this last link that we just had. If I navigate back one page, to the whole list of them through Zoho Mail. We're going to have those links in the chat. And if you come up with anything else that you think would help you out, then those are different changes that may assist you. All right. So let's go back here and we'll talk about this in general from a real estate perspective. Thank you, Omkar. So if this, then that, the concept of two different things linking to each other in a decision tree being made. So let's talk about it from a real estate perspective, okay? So you're an agent and you have different things that happen in your world every day. I just talked about it tech, now we're talking about it in the real world. So real world application for you as an agent would be something like, I just met a client for the first time, okay? And you could say more specifically, you just met a buyer client for the first time. So the question is, if I just met with a buyer client for the first time, then you would do something else. So if they said, yes, I want to work with you, then get buyer representation agreement signed. And we're just kind of looking at what technology is doing and what you're doing in real estate and how it all works, but bringing this together to crystallize it in your mind with if this, then that. So if you meet with them for the first time and they say yes, send buyer representation agreement. Then you can walk through the other things. If they say that they're not ready to sign a buyer representation agreement, then you have a decision. So your decision would be continue to work with this client unrepresented, or further explain to them why that doesn't work for you, and go through this logical progression. That's what if this, then that happens to be. And you can apply it all the way through. And I talked about an example of sending a text to an email, right? Because that's something that's going to save you time. The whole idea behind technology is it helps automate and set in place a process, whatever that happens to be for you as the agent, to go a little bit smoother and automate some of the things so you don't have to do every single thing. So what I would challenge you with is to find a couple of things to automate more in your daily world. Find those items that you really don't like to do, okay? And see how you can make technology work for you. Check out if this, then that. It's really simple on how it all works. And I bet you there's some time-saving things within your day that you can either get rid of time or annoyance to do that. There's a ton of different things within Zoho Mail. I was just looking the other day, and they have this integration with the calendar. And it says, do you want to set up this as an event? And all you have to do is just click yes, and it'll start making a calendar event for you from within your email. There's all different types of things. I have no idea why, but it's annoying for me to make a calendar event. Like, it's not logical, but it's actually annoying. And I often ask other people to set them up for me. So if you're in one of those decisions and two people are talking, you're like, hey, who's going to send the calendar invite, right? I have no idea why. It's a relatively simple process. It really couldn't be easier to put it on a calendar, and it kind of bothers me when I have to do it. So what I do, my situation or my solution for it is to ask the other person, hey, could you happen to send a calendar invite for that one? And I'll click yes, and we'll be there and we'll both be on the same page, right? So that's my solution to it. Not a good one to ask the other person to do the work. And I have no idea why. It's like petty and doesn't make any sense that I don't like to do calendar invites. But I don't, right? So I'm sure there's something else like that that would help you out. So I found within Zoho how you can do it yourself a little bit easier and a little less annoying. So maybe that makes my day today a little bit better, and each future day just a touch better as well. I don't know. So that's my story. I'm sharing it with you. Hope you find something else with if this, then that, that makes your real estate world just a little bit better. Well, that's a wrap for us, folks. I can only do so much for one day. Feels like enough. I'm sure you guys don't want any more. Probably enough for one day. Reminder that we do have the agent meeting at 10 o'clock. We did cover some different topics there, and I hope that those help you out with your real estate career just a little bit today, but always take action on them. If you learn something and then don't take action, did you really learn it? We'll leave with that. Okay. Saudi Arabia. Okay. Yeah. Maybe I need to hit 1 for some reason. Didn't come up. Did you get it now? Okay. Okay. Thank you. All right. Thank you very much, Omkar. Appreciate it.
It's a great, great day. It's a good day. Get up. Can't you see the sun shining? I woke up and I rolled out of bed. Got dressed and I left at 10. Check my nails, looking good. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Oh yeah. I know this'll be the day. Everything will be okay. I kiss my cares all away. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. Hey. I think it's finally all gonna go my way. Go my way. Rain or shine, no, I don't mind. This day is mine. I'm gonna chase all those gray clouds away. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. No more crying myself to sleep and thinking better days are a far off dream. Get up and I move my feet 'cause I hear music playing on these streets. Oh yeah. Ain't nobody gonna cry today. Ain't nobody gonna die today. I kiss my cares all away. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. Gonna be a good, good day. I think it's finally all gonna go my way. Rain or shine, no, I don't mind. This day is mine. I'm gonna chase all those gray clouds away. It's gonna be a good day. It's beautiful. It's gonna be a good day. No more crying myself to sleep and thinking better days are a far off dream. Get up and I move my feet 'cause I hear music playing. It's gonna be a good, good day.